Hey everyone. Now I realize I've been hitting this Project Stray project pretty hard lately, but I have finally, I think as of tonight, kind of reached a point where I have to make the decision of whether or not I want to start working on the next area or get to work on the hub. And I also have the possibility of deciding when I should release the first like playable version of it, like allow people to actually play the game if they want to play it. Like it's really just a quick and easy download. It's like 300 megabytes in size. Of course, there's no sound and music, so that's pretty easy to maintain. Um, I don't know, but looking at the what I've got going on right now, I mean, I could show off some of the newer guns. So I have it set up where I'm bumped up to level 4 and I have a full loadout, all of the guns. You just saw me using the lightning gun a moment ago. Um, yeah, here's the LG. It lays waste to stuff rather quickly, especially when you're out leveling. But it eats through energy ammo like very fast. And of the grenade launcher, there was a bug with the grenade launcher that made it so that the grenades bounced off of characters. It was actually a really simple bug. Now the grenade launcher enemies are a little bit more dangerous, as well as the fact that the grenade launcher itself. Hey, I never got any grenades. What happened here? There they are. That's a little weird. The grenade launcher itself is actually a pretty useful weapon. Yeah, so those enemies are like level 1, and I'm now level 4, so it's pretty good for that. I'm wondering if I should nerf it. And then that was me getting nearly killed by a guy shooting grenades at me. So, oh, whoa, I just got a blue. A blue what? Hold on a second, what the fuck? Oh, damaged axe blade. Level 1. So that's not really of very much value. Um, I don't know. I mean, I could just fix this up and release it on Friday or something, like make a post on Steemit and link to a playable version of it. I don't know if anyone's actually interested in checking it out. That would be pretty cool. There isn't really much else to say. I mean, the progress on this project has been remarkable. Uh, oh, there is one thing I do need to do, and it's fairly simple, but I need to have a kill volume if the player decides to jump off the edge. The project has just trudged along. Like I haven't really had any issues. The only possible issue that I've noticed so far, and it might not even be a problem if you play the game on the actual like compiled build, but if there are lots and lots of loot bubbles that contain lots and lots of items, when you press the loot all key, it can sometimes make the game hitch slightly. You kind of drop frame rate a little bit. It can get a little bit chuggy if there's and I'm talking like 8 to 10 items per bubble, and which pretty much never happens because most bubbles usually only have maybe 3 or 4 items tops. Like usually it's just 1 or 2 items, if even that. Um, the battle sequence is in. Yeah, like it looks like the next thing I'm going to be doing is the hub area, and and that'll require me to kind of rethink about how the player enters the level. Like right now, there's a player start here, and that places you in a trigger volume, which does um, a really basic thing that chooses a home point to activate. Basically, what I need to do is create a blueprint that sits on top of the player spawn, and then checks to see what home point thingy the player is, last clicked on. There's going to be a lot more user interface work, which is not exactly the most exciting thing in my opinion. Hmm. So yeah, I'm really not looking forward to doing the hub stuff because most of that stuff is going to revolve around just doing user interface scripting, and ugh, it's not my favorite. It could be very tedious at times. Whereas I enjoy doing the level design stuff and making the monsters and getting all that stuff in place. I don't know. I might actually need to like give things a break and kind of slow down for a little bit. I mean, I've been doing videos every day for a while now, so um, I think this video will end up being fairly short because I'm kind of thinking that I've gotten everything off of my chest as far as the latest progress. I'll be releasing the level. I I can release a playable version maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, and by tomorrow I mean Friday. I know you're watching. Yeah, yeah. You're because it's after midnight for me right now. I'm looking at the clock. I'm kind of sleep deprived a little bit. This working on this has definitely had an effect on my sleeping habits and has also been a big distraction from playing Dark Souls, and I'm probably going to be getting back into Final Fantasy 14 again for the new expansion, and I don't know what else. But this project is really fucking cool, and maybe what I'll do is I'll keep it simple as far as the hub and everything like that, and I don't know. See, there's a lot of aspects to this that I just loathe working on, and that is options menu, the like starting menu, the screen that comes up when you hit escape so that you can actually exit the game properly without having to type QUID in the console, like that kind of stuff. Like, oh, not only does it take a long time to do, but it's just not. It just doesn't entertain me. It's not fun. Ugh. But work is work. So I might take a break from things for a short while. Maybe come back to it on Monday or something, or just prepare like a playable version and see what kind of reactions I get by releasing this. I'm wondering if one of the reactions is going to be is that people get to this doorway and they're like, "Well, where are the monsters? Like, how come it just ends?" A lot of people don't understand like how much how much time and effort it takes to just keep doing that. That's the same kind of stuff when people complain about not being able to just keep walking in some random direction in Skyrim or something. It's like, well, guys, the world can't be infinitely in size here. Uh, all right. Well, anyway, it's really kind of a silly thing to complain about. If people's biggest complaint is that there's just not enough of it, then that's really not a big deal. Actually, it's that would be the complaint that I'd be hoping for the most. Is like, dude, I wanted to keep playing, and it ended. Um, Yeah, I'm not really sure. Oh, I did actually get some work done tonight though, and that was just a simple uh thing where I hooked up for a while the storage capacity thingy was not hooked up properly. So basically, you were able to carry as much as you wanted, but now you actually have to pay attention to like how much you're carrying. Um, yeah. Once it goes over a certain amount, let me equip an assault rifle just so I can raffle stomp some enemies and whoa. Oh god. Oh god. You can't just run past stuff and like you can in Dark Souls. Everything knows where you are and always remembers. But you see how the numbers turn red because my storage capacity has been exceeded. Man. And yes, ammo does weigh something. So firing some bullets might actually make your storage capacity. um, I hooked that up. I also fixed a few other tiny things here and there. So that's yeah. Hmm. I don't know. What do you guys? You guys have any advice? I think I'm just gonna end the video here. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. I will be continuing to work on this. It's just a little exhausted and I'm not really sure what I should be focusing on next. I know the hub area is extremely important because it involves the crafting system, which I want to be a really big part of the game. And I, th- oh, I guess one way to think about it is if I do the actual crafting thing, at least at least once that's done, that's the core of the game. Like you get the hub in, you get the menus and that shit out of the way, and the rest is all gravy. It's just fucking making boss fights and 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 combat sequences and the player just keeps leveling up and you make more level like shit, man. That would if I can get over this hump, like the rest is just fucking smooth sailing. Like I'll just I can continue on this, this for fucking ever. Like I can make tons of shit. All right. Well, ending the video for real this time. If you guys have any ideas, let me know what you think.